Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, please hit subscribe down below so you'll be notified of future puzzle hauls and puzzle time-lapse videos. It's almost the end of January, but I finally found some time to sit down and show you guys the puzzles that I got for Christmas, my birthday, Boxing Day sales, plus a few I've picked up just in the past 2 weeks. We are deep into winter here in Montreal. We have lots of days that are minus 20 Celsius, and we've got our first big snowstorm of the year this past Monday. Unfortunately, as I'm recording this, the snowplows have decided to start their operations on my street, and I am right next to the window that faces my street, so there might be some random honking and other loud noises, but I will try and cut those out. The weather doesn't affect me too much because I'm working from home, plus that gives me lots more time to do puzzles. First up, I have some puzzles that I traded from Facebook Marketplace. I'm curious, what do you guys do with puzzles after you've done them? I generally will keep puzzles that I like and get rid of puzzles that I don't, obviously. I can usually tell by about halfway through the puzzle whether I'm going to keep it or not. So if I don't like it, then I'm going to put it on Facebook Marketplace. I usually put it for $5 or $10 or for trade. So these two I picked up for trade. The first one is a Springbok 500-piece puzzle. It's called Board Games. As you can see, it's got Monopoly and checkers and a few other different games. Looks like a nice, easy puzzle. It'll be fun to do. If you've seen my previous haul videos, you know that I really like Springbok puzzles. This is one of their newer puzzles, but it still has that same quality and puzzle shape, so I know it'll be lots of fun to do. The second puzzle I traded is for a 1,000-piece puzzle from Truffle. It features Montreal landmarks. As you can see, the artist is Farida Zaman. I apologize if I pronounced that wrong. She has a whole series of Canadian cities for this puzzle brand, as well as I think there's other cities that she's done as well. Of course, it has the stereotypical Montreal things like poutine, the horses in Old Montreal, although the horses in Old Montreal aren't there anymore because it was actually really bad for the horses, so luckily those aren't there anymore. It's got the outdoor staircases that Montreal is very known for. Bagels, of course. It's got a Parisian woman right next to Parc La Fontaine, which is funny because you can often find people from Paris and France in Parc La Fontaine in the summer. There's a big community that likes to hang out there all summer. I did this puzzle last week. It was really easy to do, lots of fun, fits together really well. I did find that some pieces fit in a few different places, which can be quite annoying, but because there's so many different things happening on the puzzle, it wasn't too much of an issue. And yeah, it's a Truffle and Pierre Belvedere puzzle. Pierre Belvedere is a Quebec company, I believe. So next up are some puzzles I got for Christmas. This first puzzle is from a company that I found via Instagram a few months ago. It's a company called Stumpcraft. They're located in Calgary, Alberta, so a Canadian company. They do laser cut wooden puzzles. And they actually did a collaboration with Par Puzzles, which is a pretty old puzzle brand that does really bespoke custom puzzles. But they've done a collaboration with Stumpcraft for a laser cut series, so I got one of those for Christmas, which I'm very excited about. The one that I got is called, the puzzle I got is called Card Sharks. It's from the Saturday Evening Post from the 1940s. It's a 540-piece puzzle. It comes out to about 12.5 by 19 inches big. They don't include a bigger reference photo for their puzzles, just to give you an extra challenge. But if you go on their website, you can see a bigger picture of the puzzles. One of the interesting things as well is that even though it does have this square or rectangular photo, it's not actually going to be like that. There's actually cutouts and stuff. So it's actually kind of a unique shape that you don't really know until you start putting the puzzle together. Excuse the sirens. Because it's a wooden puzzle, of course, it has lots of whimsies. I'll show you some of the whimsies that are in the puzzle here. Lots of different cute shapes. Woman holding a mirror. Person dancing. Another person dancing. Another one. Some of the whimsies are actually multiple pieces. So this is a guy swimming. See? Then they always have one as well. That's their logo. He's very cute. I did that puzzle pretty much as soon as I got it. It's a beautiful puzzle. Their puzzles are definitely heirloom quality. You're going to keep them for a long time. They actually don't recommend you gluing it together. One, because it's really heavy. Two, because it's such a nice puzzle, you're going to want to do it again. Yeah, I'm really happy with it. The other thing I got for Christmas is not technically a puzzle, but it does have many puzzle-like qualities, and that is actually a Lego London bus. So my partner got me this for Christmas because he knew how much I loved riding the bus when we lived in London. If you've never ridden a double-decker bus in London before, but you have seen the Harry Potter scene of the night bus in the third Harry Potter movie, it is exactly like that, minus the magic. It's slightly terrifying. They go down impossibly small streets. Especially if you're up top, sitting at the front. It's wonderful. I love it. It never gets old. This was lots of fun to put together. It now sits in my background during work calls. No one's noticed it yet though, so we'll see. Maybe someone will notice it now. As I break it, putting it down, of course. These next two puzzles weren't technically Christmas presents, but we did notice they were having a Boxing Day sale, so my partner surprised me with two. They're from Bewilderness Puzzles. They also do wooden laser cut puzzles. The first one is called Bursts of Color. It's 160 pieces and it comes out to about 8 by 10. It's a spiral puzzle piece pattern. So it spirals from the center of the puzzle and outwards. The pieces, a lot of them look like flames actually. It's really cool. This company does give you a photo with their puzzles. So their pieces are all flame-shaped. And then it kind of does a spiral into a rectangle shape. It's really cool. I did this one already. It's on the smaller size, so it didn't take too long, but it was really fun to do. The other puzzle I got from Bewilderness Puzzles is called Enchanted Garden. It's a picture of succulents. This one is 326 pieces and it comes out to about 11 by 16 inches. In this puzzle, the pieces are geometric shaped, which makes it really challenging. I've done some other puzzles by them before that are similar puzzle shapes. So they are more pieces like this. And they're really cute. That one's definitely going to be more challenging, plus it's a bit bigger, more pieces. I really like their puzzles. I have two more as well. So if you're interested in me doing a video on all my wooden puzzles, I'd be happy to do that. Just let me know down below. Next up are some puzzles that I thrifted. The first one is from New York Puzzle Company. It's called A Star Is Born and it's a cover from the year 2000. I paid $3 for this one. I actually had a Christmas puzzle from this company in one of my earlier hauls, but once I started putting it together, I actually found it really difficult and was getting really frustrated, so I decided not to finish it, and I ended up giving it away before Christmas. But since this one is only 500 pieces, I think it'll be a lot easier to do, so I'm looking forward to doing this one. I'm curious, do you give up on puzzles? Let me know down below. I don't do it too often, but sometimes you're just not feeling it and you're getting frustrated and you just put it away. Sometimes you pull it back out, sometimes you just get rid of it. The other puzzle I picked up at the thrift store is a Ravensburger puzzle of a Casablanca movie poster. This puzzle was $6. Of course, a 1,000 piece Ravensburger. $6 is a bit steep for their puzzles. Usually they're a bit cheaper, but of course it's a thrift store, so the pricing will change day to day, person to person. Not much you can do about that. I was really happy to find this. This is one of my favorite movies. This puzzle is almost completely sepia toned, so it's going to be quite a challenge, I think. There's a lot of different details that are going to be hard to do, but I'm looking forward to doing this one. This one will be fun. And if you saw my puzzle haul from back in December, you'll know that I bought some Disney Treasures from the Vault puzzles. And unfortunately, due to some problems with Amazon, I was not able to get one of the puzzles that I wanted. But luckily, I was able to find it at a store here in Montreal. So I was able to pick up the Mickey and Minnie one. It's called Minnie and Mickey's Sweethearts puzzle. This is the January Treasures from the Vault puzzle. As you can see, it's pretty much black and white. So from what I've seen, it's quite challenging, but I'm really looking forward to doing this one. It's really cute. I did the Pinocchio puzzle from that series not too long ago, and it actually was quite difficult. I had heard that this series was difficult, but I was not prepared for quite how difficult that puzzle was. I did finish it though, so I think I'll be a bit better prepared for the other puzzles in that series. But after doing that Pinocchio one, I realized that I had forgotten how great quality Ravensburgers puzzles are, and I hadn't really been doing many of their puzzles last year, so I went a little crazy and bought a bunch of their puzzles. I hadn't really looked at their Villainous series before, but I started looking, and then when I was buying that Mickey puzzle, I actually found the Esma puzzle from Emperor's New Groove, which I hadn't seen in stock anywhere else. So I bought that one, and then of course, because I bought this one, I thought might as well pick up some more Villainous puzzles. So I've also picked up Captain Hook and Jafar. So I actually put together Captain Hook last week. And yes, Ravensburger are lovely quality pieces. They fit together so well. They stay together. It's wonderful. The frames are quite challenging on this. Of course, they are all frames. But I think that's part of their charm. I really like this, and I'm going to try not to collect the whole series because I think that will be bad because there's a lot. But because I was looking at them, I saw that there was also a 2,000 piece one. So I ended up picking up the 2,000 piece one. This is all cards and figurines from the Villainous game, which I haven't played, but I've seen it online along with the puzzles. This one I think is going to be quite challenging. It's also going to be quite big. "30 inches by 38 inches. Yeah, so it's quite big. But I think that'll be fun. And then unfortunately, while I was looking at that Ravensburger puzzle, I saw another one. So this is the last puzzle today. I bought another 2,000 piece Ravensburger puzzle, and this one is Disney stamps. So it's a stamp collection with different Disney characters on it. I think this one will be a lot easier than the Villainous 2,000 piece one. I might eat my words later, but because there's a lot more different things happening in this one, I think it'll be a lot easier, whereas that one's really dark. Yeah, this one's really cute. I've also got my eye now on the 9,000 piece art gallery Disney puzzle, but that one's quite hard to find. I don't know if and when I'll get that one, but if you come across it, let me know. If you're located in Quebec or Montreal area and you have that puzzle and you want to get rid of it, please send me a message because I'm interested in buying it. So that is my puzzle haul for January. I don't think I'm going to do one for February because I'm going to try and take a break from buying puzzles so that I can finish some of those puzzles. I know people say that and then they keep buying puzzles, but I am going to try and get through some of these. If there was anything I showed you today that you'd like me to do a video on, please comment down below. If you have any other suggestions for videos or different types of puzzles or puzzle brands that you'd like to see, please let me know as well and I could try and do that for you. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please hit like down below and hit subscribe so you'll be notified for future videos like time lapses and puzzle hauls. And I'm going to be trying a few new things this year as well. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!